Well, here's how you disconnect a Kaufman 50-ton low boy with the pony motor. Turn on the gas. I don't know if you can see in there, there's also a choke that you'd move to the left if you need it, but she's warm, so. And then in there's also a throttle. You can't really see, it's like a silver bar up, and you push that about halfway. Yeah, she's warm enough. I already dropped my airbags on the truck. So you're gonna wanna kick it off of its ride height finger. So you're gonna go over to the cylinder adjust, or the the cylinder controls, raise. So you see it kind of got that slack in it, you know? Hear that? You're gonna have to get it high enough to go over the next hump. So I like to put pressure down, then pull back, and then here, it's not that heavy, I was just, for effect, you know, get it nice and stowed away. Start to lower down. Make sure you're straight first. I already did, but make sure you're straight, because if it's cockeyed, you pull off, it's going to be a big deal trying to get that pin back in. But you can also pull that now. But ding! This pulls the basically like a kingpin for your trailer, but you know, get her down. So here, it looks like it's sitting, and it is, but there's still kind of pressure on the bottom of that tongue, so you're gonna keep going, keep going. There you go. Now it's starting to go down, if you can see that. Right in there. Let me get my my lamp. My light. So, yeah, anyway, you want it to be no pressure. Kind of get it centered. And then earlier with this, see that pin in there? You probably won't even want to go down. Yeah, it's starting to go down. Look at it wanting to go right in. That's crazy. But yeah, you pull it out. And to do that, you still have to have your trailer brakes supplied. Okay? So like right now, trailer brakes are supplied. I don't really have a good timeline for pulling these. Kind of do it at your own pace, I guess. Whatever you want to feel like doing, it's come below. And then obviously you'd want to store these away down in that hole for now. With the trailer jack down. So you're kind of just putting pressure on it. Enough to make it seem like there's no pressure on that. But yeah, should be good. Now you can pull on up. All right, now that you got that off, oh yeah, she's a little crooked. You can see that, just a smidge. Yeah, come on over here, tuck this stuff in, and then toss the ramps. If you're a little bit of a sound sensitive dude, I guess, be careful with that. But this is mostly a diary for me, but for in between I use this thing so I don't forget anything. So if this is me in the future watching, how you doing? Had any good Subway lately? I love Subway. I had Subway for breakfast, and I'm starting to think I've got a problem, so I've got an appointment with a therapist here soon. I'm kidding. Yeah. Anyway, just the opposite steps. Put it back together. I'll do that in a second. Right now, let's get this thing off. Yup. Oh, nice and clean, huh? Smells like cologne. Ta-da! Yeah, that's right. Don't even need that. Oh, the sound. Again, the sound. All right. How do you get out of here? I call that good. All right, so you just back it back in. Throw your ramps up. Man, that echoed really far. Get the other ramp in, and now you got to make sure that pin right there is going to want to go in. If not, you'll have to do some finagling. Looks like it's wanting to go in. Sweet. That's way easy, but doing it out on pavement, it's not too bad. I'm gonna get the other ramp done now, and then we'll come back. I'm not sure if they're all this way, but on this one it's got a thicker and a thinner airline, so they just go accordingly, you know. That's awesome, so you can't mess it up. Again, come on in, make sure the fuel's on. We're raising. It's taking that slack out where we centered it in earlier. Once you lift, that arm's not really doing anything anymore, so now you can lift it up. Got funks. Lower the arm down. 1, 2, and then highest one. Booyah. That's all she wrote, really, folks. You got your pin secured, airlines hooked, and then right here's the throttle. Boom. You want to come in and turn your fuel off so it's not jingling your bowl around. Also check for fuel every so often, because no such thing as a everlasting amount of fuel. So yeah, and then I got the lift axle raised, so I'll be empty. So I just need to grab the chain, sling them up there, get on home. Thanks for coming with me on this. See ya.